not a lot of crossover. There's a lot of conversations happening. And one of the biggest ones right now is Mike Epps talking about how he's not allowed to cross over, or he's being held back from crossing over.
What the fuck did that even mean?
Right, he's saying that there's gatekeepers. Like he's saying Kevin Hart's a gatekeeper that's keeping him from getting bigger.
Man, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. And we want to get real on Comedy Hype. When we were on tour a few weeks back is when Cat Williams came on all that goofy shit, and I'm looking at Hannibal. I'm like, damn, dude, Cat Williams just said you were ugly. What the fuck does that even mean? Dude is fresh off an Emmy. Grown ass man with a perm hating. No need. Mike Epps, no one is keeping you from doing anything. You know, if there is a way to get your content to people, if you haven't figured that out, and you Mike Epps, come on, dude, you can't. Kevin Hart this big. How can that dude stop you from doing shit? You talented. You was in Resident Evil, man. You in movies. You know, dude is in movies. It's not like he me. I can say things too, you know what I'm saying? I can say, oh, it's hard out here for I'm an older black man. I can say it's hard out here for an older black man to get opportunities, man. You know, if I was like a lesbian black chick, it would be, I can say that. I don't say that, that's my friend. I have friends who will win it. I'm gonna do it my fucking way. That's America. Ain't nobody gonna give you shit. Ever, Mike Epps. Ever. You go take that shit. You hear me? You hear me, man? Nobody don't give you shit. It ain't Dave Becky's fault. It's your fault.
The scene in Chicago, I mean, they've had a ton of people who've kind of blown up from there.
Yeah.
How does the scene in Chicago rate compared to any other scene in America?
Well, I would say for comedy, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, on this interview, on the corner of Douglas and 4th and Brooklyn, I say it's the best place to start stand-up comedy if you're moving somewhere. If you want to move to New York, good for you. If you want to move to LA, that's horrible, because LA is not a comedy town. LA is an entertainment town that makes actors. It doesn't make stand-up comedians, in my humble opinion. Chicago is a major market. You get great, real crowds there, and there's no expectations of, oh, there's an agent, or is there it's just a regular people who work 9-to-5 jobs or not working, and they're coming out having a good time, and that's it. And your job is to make them laugh. And I will always say, and I've said this in every fucking interview, the best open mic of all time in comedy was the open mic at Jokes and Notes on the south side of Chicago when I started. And shout out to Mary Lindsay, who's the owner of Jokes and Notes, because that's the host of the open mic was Dion Cole. Come on, yo. The next host was Lil Rel. So you had to fucking bring it, and she made people pay $5. It was a 2-drink minimum, so it was a real audience atmosphere. It wasn't like, you know, open mic where a couple of comics in the back of a bar fucking around and some other comics. It was always a row of like 3 or 4 black ladies who had got their fucking hair done and came out, and you had better make them laugh. And if you couldn't pass those 4 black lady tests, you ain't shit. And all the white comics that came there, Junior Sapka, Lisa Traeger, TJ Miller, Danny Callis, I could just list them. You know, Kumail will come down there. Once you make them people laugh, you got it. You have stage presence, and you come with all the clever shit you want to. That was the best open mic. And Mary was disciplined. If you went over your time by like 10 seconds, she'd turn the music up on your ass.